Good evening and welcome to the oliveboard platform. My name is Marut Sharma, your logical reasoning expert, and today we will be discussing the RRB NTPC live mock which was conducted over the weekend, and specifically the logical reasoning part of it. Now, overall paper more or less was simple only, easy. So we'll discuss the solutions quickly and end this discussion. But before we do that, important pointers which I regularly point out in my sessions, all of you already know that. If you are new to this channel, you start from subscribing right away. Subscribe to the channel right away if you are new here. And if you are already an old student who is watching without subscription, then it's high time you better start, better hit the subscribe button right now. And hit the notification icon for you to timely get the notifications and updates as soon as we are online or all of your favorite teachers are online with any content for you. Apart from that, you should also like the session right away you enter the session, like it and share it across platforms on WhatsApp, Telegram or any other platform you're a part of, where you know that there are fellow aspirants of these examinations. They can also benefit from these sessions because it's going to make everything is going to be at par. So it becomes an important thing for you to know and understand, right? So let's start the session quickly. The very first question in front of you. So we need to select the option which shows that which symbols will fill in the blanks. Now out here, if you observe, just carefully partially solve it. Don't completely solve it. We need 11 as our answer, okay? And today there is no division sign here. Fine, not a problem. Into minus plus. See, 7 into 26 is going to be something more than 140. Don't have to solve it. Don't actually solve it. 140 plus 19 minus 9. So 140 plus 10, right? So this is never going to be 11. Whatever it is, it's not going to be 11. So this is rejected. Plus plus multiply. This is increasing. Forever increasing. Nothing is decreasing here. Never will be the answer. Okay. This here, multiply, multiply, subtract. This can be a credible answer because you will get a large number here, a large number here, and when you subtract them, you might get 11. Now, you multiply both of them and subtract them. So 7 into 26 will be how much? So you can simply multiply 7 with 20 to get 140. 7 with 6 to get 42. 140 plus 142 is 182. Minus 9 into 19, we all know it is 171. So how much is the answer? The answer is 11. So option C is the correct answer. Next question is question number 5 or 6. 7, 8. Eleventh question. Coding decoding. Extremely easy coding decoding question. Tell me the answers in the chat box, guys. Anyone? See, broad is coded as 3, 19, 16, 2, 5. So what is happening here? 2 minus 1 is 3. Sorry, 2 plus 1 is 3. 18 plus 1 is 19. 15 plus 1 is 16. 1 plus 1 is 2. And D plus 1 is 4 plus 1 is 5. No matter how easy you seem it is, always check the given word. Always check it completely. Once you're thorough, then find out the code for word. So for W, now here if you see for W it's 24. There are 23 plus 1, and for S also is this one only. So check for wherever there is a difference. For D also it's the same. So R also it's the same. So for O and D is what is going to help you. So O is 15. O is 15. So 15 plus 1, 16 will be the answer. So these both are gone. And D is 5. 4 plus 1, 5. So option A is the correct answer. Cool. Next, question number 14. Letter analogy. Extremely easy again. See, D and E, we'll see +1 and 11 and 10 -1. Okay, so 20, 21 is U and M -1 is L. So UL, option D is the correct answer. Next, question number 16. In a certain code language, post launch is written as POSTLAUNCH. This is just reversed completely. Reversed means flipped, that's all. So tumble down will be written as what? So NWOD. NWOD TUMBLE, tumble down. So option C is the right. Okay. Question number 17. Pattern completion. No rocket science. So if you observe, we need a curve here, okay, which is there in option. We need a curve here and a line which is crossing completely, okay, and then this will go like this. Clearly see, this is only in option 1 and nowhere else, because something or the other is missing. The curve is missing here, the curve is there, but this is not the same. There is some difference. There is a straight line here and a half partial curve, which is not correct, and this is not correct at all because of the triangle which is being formed here. So figure 1 is the correct answer, which is option A. Question number 18. 48, 60, 52 what? Uh, 48 plus we added 12 to it, right? Or we can say this is 12 into 4 and 12 into 5. So this is 13 into 4. So 13 into 5, 65 should be our correct answer. Okay. 65 should be our correct answer. So continuously as a stretch we are having questions from logical reasoning, back to back. Now the question is, 1st February 1976 is a Sunday. 1st February 1976 is a Sunday. What is the day of the week on 5th March 1976? It's very easy, guys. Don't have to do anything. See, the only thing which you need to be careful about is 1976 is a leap year. Okay, so if it's a leap year, you will just have to count the number of days. Now in February we are already done with 1. So 29 days will be there. So for February we will have 28 days which are left. So remainder with 7 will give you 0 odd days in February. And in March you only have to go till 5. So 5 is the number of odd days. So 5 added in Sunday will give us our answer. 0 plus 5 is 5, that is Friday. Option B is the correct answer. It's that simple. Water image of HKIPW. So W, I think this one will be gone. Not possible. Now H will be the same. Water image of K will be the same. This is not correct. Okay, HKI. So figure 1 is the right answer. That simple, guys. Okay. 21. This one is interesting. Try this. But why are we not answering? See, if there are so many numbers, no, there is nothing new which is going to happen. The first and primary thing is you just add everything. So we have 7 to 9 plus 1, 10. 10 and 5 is 15. 15 and 33 is 48. And 48 divided by 2 will give us 24. Okay, add them. Just quickly add them. So we have 7, 3, 10. 14, 11 is 25, 25, 10 is 35 and 17 is 52, right? 52 divided by 2 is 26. So we just need to add this and divide this by 2. So This is 10, 4, 14, 7, 21, 21, 21, 42, 42 plus 6 is 48, 48 plus 12 is 60. 60 divided by 2 is 30. Option B is the right answer. This you can manually solve. There is no issue here. Okay. So in the given string, if all the odd numbers are dropped, odd numbers means odd digits basically. So 5 will be dropped, 9 will be dropped, 7 will be dropped, 3 will be dropped. Okay. Now they are asking you which element is fifth to the left of seventh element from the right. Seventh element from the right. So fifth to the left of seventh from the right. That is seventh from the right, fifth to the left of it. So 12th element basically you need to find out. Which percentage? Option D is the right answer. Manually you will get a better answer here. Okay. Next, question number 24. By joining the midpoints of which of the following figure, the obtained figure is the same as the given figure. This is quantitative aptitude, not logical reasoning. Toddler, adult, larva. So toddler grows up to be an adult. Similarly, larva will grow up to be a what? Now I know a lot of people are thinking pupa, but after toddler we would have an adolescent maybe, and then an adult. So it's skipping one step in between. So this is also skipping one step in between. So tell me, what is the answer? So obviously larva, pupa, butterfly, option B will be the correct answer. Okay. Next, question number 30. Syllogism. All sofas are covered. No carpet is matte. Some covers are matte. No sofa is carpet. No sofa is carpet. Can I say that? No, I cannot say that. Sofa and carpet are not connected with each other directly. There is no relation whatsoever. So I cannot say no sofa is carpet. Okay. All mats are sofa. That also cannot be said. So neither conclusion 1 nor conclusion 2 follows. Option D is the correct answer. Okay. Next. This is similarity or grouping based. Figure grouping. Now here, partially, if you see within this rectangle, there is a circle, there is a octagon, and there is a hexagon, right? Hexagon, octagon, and partial circle we have here. Or maybe this is a partial hexagon and partial rhombus or whatever. The corners are cut. So within a rectangle, these three will be the same. So 1, 6, and 7 will be the same. So for 1, 6, and 7, we have what all options? 1, 6, 7, we have only one option, is it? That's the correct answer. That's simple. Okay, the other one is this arrow, and this arrow. They will be of the same type. 2, 4, 9, and 5, 8, and 6 will be of the same type. 2, 4, 9, 5, 6, 8. 5, 3, 8. Sorry. Okay, next question number 32. Logical and meaningful order. Now if you look at this carefully, primary, doctorate, tertiary, bachelor, secondary, masters. So technically we would like to start with primary, okay, but if you look at the options, it is nowhere starting with primary. So that means it is starting from the doctorate, that it is coming in the reverse order. So first is doctorate, so this is done with. Now if you look at the options only, it will become very easy. After doctorate it has to be masters. So 2, 6 will be the next answer, so this is gone. After masters it is bachelors, so 4, which is there in all the 3. After bachelors it is tertiary, so 3 will be the correct answer after 1. This is option C. Sorry. What am I doing? So 4 after bachelors we would have tertiary, so after 4 we would have had 3, so that is option D is correct. After tertiary we would have secondary, we would have primary, so option D is the right answer. 38. Missing letters. So plus 2 plus 4 plus 6, so I think plus 8 will be the correct answer. 14 plus 8 is 22, so option B is the right question. Select the wrong number from the given series, okay. So you have to select the incorrect answer. Now this is a classic question actually. Classic question. What is happening here is 1.5 is being multiplied by 2 to get 3. 3 is being multiplied by 2.5 to get 7.5. Okay. 7.5 is being multiplied by 3 to get, sorry, with 2 again, to get 15. 15 is being multiplied by 2.5 to get 47.5. Is it? No, this is 3.5. 2.5. No, wait. Okay, sorry. So they have to find the wrong number. So this has to be the correct one. Okay. Next, if we would have done it as 2.5, we would have gotten as 30 and 37.5. And 37.5 into 2 again would have given me 75. Right? So 47.5 is the incorrect number. Option C is the right answer. For a while I just forgot that this was a wrong series question and not. Next, 30, 40, repeated letter series. H, M dash, A dash, H. H, M dash, A dash, H. So H, M double A dash H. H, M double A dash H. Dash A. H dash dash A. So H dash dash A. H dash dash A. This is also. So okay, we have at least on the third position we have A. And fifth position we have M. So option D seems to be the right answer. AHA. HM, HM. Check for the repeat pattern. Double A H, double A double H M, double A double H M, double A double H M. Yes, option D is the correct answer. Next, question number 41 is DI. 42, 43, 44. I think a lot of reasoning questions have already been done today. Sitting arrangement. 8 persons are sitting in 2 parallel rows. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Facing, acha, and all are facing in north direction. Okay. Now not facing each other. 4 are sitting in each row. N is exactly behind T. So N is here and T is here. That is the only possibility. M is sitting third to the right of T. So third to the right of T, M is sitting here, so T has to sit here. There is no other option. So that M sits 1, 2, third to the right, so N sits here. One person is sitting between O and P. Whatever it is, we don't know. Q is sitting to the immediate left of S. Now O and P could not have been here. Q is sitting immediately to the left of S. Cannot be here, so it has to be here. O and P have to be here. Now if one person is sitting between O and P can be like this, right? So for that we definitely know who is left. M, N, O, P, Q, R is left, so R will be here. Right? Q is sitting, O is not sitting behind Q, so O is sitting here, P is sitting here. Done with the arrangement. What is the position of R with respect to P? Immediate right. Immediate right. Next. Statement assumption. Now, the statement reads, investments are subject to market risk. Read all scheme related documents carefully. This is an advertisement. Basically, we all have heard this. It comes after the, it's a disclaimer which comes after the mutual fund advertisement. Okay. Now, the assumptions are, now don't think normally. Don't think on lines of a reader. Think from the line of, or from the perspective of the writer. The person who has written this advertisement. Investments are subject to market risk. Read all scheme related documents carefully. I am writing this, so what am I thinking that my reader will understand something from it? So I am assuming something. What are those assumptions? Read. The value and return on investment may vary because of market conditions. Am I assuming this? Of course. That is why I am asking you that you should read all the scheme related documents carefully, because investments are subject to market risk. That means your value is going to change as per the market. So if today it is being promised at something, don't assume it to be the only possible rate. It might fluctuate in future. And the second thing it says is, generally people do not read documents carefully. That I am thinking this. I am thinking this. I think there will be an issue here in this answer. Generally they do not read documents carefully. That is why I am saying that read all the documents carefully. Maybe from an assumption point of view, maybe I can say this is right. From an assumption point of view, maybe I can say this is right, because while writing, I am assuming that okay, these people will not read it carefully. That is why I have to mention it clearly here that please read all the scheme related documents carefully. So in that case, I think both are implicit, but I think ideally only one should be implicit. According to me, option C should be the right answer, but I know option A has been marked as correct here. I'll have to get this rectified once, because it's an assumption based question. So technically your author is assuming that you will not read the documents carefully, and probably that is why he's mentioning it here. This may be an assumption, that is why it is correct. I'll just counter check this once, okay. Median, okay. Odd one. 3 of the following are similar in some manner. Find the odd one out. 17471, 174714. 431 is the correct answer. They are all rearrangements of the same set of 3 numbers. Okay. I think we have done a lot of reasoning questions, so maybe a lot is not left now. Yes. Pia walks straight from her house and turns left and walks straight. Okay. Let's start it randomly. So Pia walks straight from her house, then turns left and walks straight. Then she takes her right and left turns respectively. Now she again takes left and stops there. If she is facing in the west direction, so if this was west, This would have been east, this would have been north, this would have been south. The question is saying then in which direction she starts walking from her house. So she starts walking in the east. Option B is correct. Okay, 72, 73. Partnership. Select the one in which question figure is hidden or embedded. No. So the triangle is not inverted here. So this is not the case. Triangle is not inverted here. Triangle is inverted here. But is it accurate? Yes, it is there. So I think option C is the... Okay, no. Wait. We have two options here. Okay, there should be a line below. So which is not present here. So option D is the right answer. Okay. 79, 70, 80, 81, 82, 83. Certain code language. All is well is written as this. Life is well. So all is well. Life is well. Life of human. Human is mortal. How will mortal be written in that language? Delete everywhere where mortal is not a part of the code. Okay. So XWK. XWK. Gone. Next is VKX. V gone. This is the answer. E and 2. E and 2. Option D is the correct answer. Wherever mortal is not there, just delete those from the options. It's as simple as that. 54. Eight persons are sitting around a square table. We know that 4 will be sitting on the sides and 4 will be sitting on the corners. Correct? But the game changer here is that the people who are sitting in the middle are facing outside and the people who are sitting on the corner are facing inside. Now P sits 4 to the left of V. We don't know where it is, so let's not start. W sits opposite to X but not adjacent to Q. T sits third to the left of R and immediate right of Q. R sits second to the right of V, side of the center. If S is related to T in the same way, R is related to... Okay. Q does not face the inside of the center. Now, if Q does not face the inside of the center, that means Q is sitting on the sides. So let us start with Q only here. Now go one step forward. T sits third to the left of R and immediate right of Q. Immediate right of Q, T is sitting and T is third to the left of R. So 1, 2, 3, R will be here. And that is true also because R on the outside, 1, 2, 3 to the left, it will be there. And towards immediate right of Q, T is sitting. So we are starting from the end now. W sits opposite X but not adjacent to Q. So W is not here for sure. W is not here. Now, and W has to be opposite to X only. So there is only one option. W can either be here, W1 X1 or W2 X2. That's what is the possibility. These are the only two opposites which are left. P sits 4 to the left of V. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we have multiple options, so let's not get into that. 1, 2, 3, 4. It has to be here only, right? P and V have to be here. W sits opposite to X but not adjacent to Q. T sits third to the left of R and immediate right of Q. R sits second to the right of V. Now for R to sit second to the right of V, things have complicated. R sits second to the right of V. Okay, this is only possible when I do this. Okay, understood. So this is V, R is second. Okay, now we know that W and Q are opposite and X are opposite and W is not sitting next to Q. So this is the only possible that W sits here and X sits here. And apart from that, P sits 4 to the left of V. So V is 1, 2, 3, 4. P sits here. Who is left? P, Q, R. S is left here. Question is asking you S is related to T, opposite. In the same way, R is related to Q. So option A is the right answer. Okay. Now, why does this become complicated for some students initially? Is because the sitting involves both internal facing and outside facing. So you have to change, you have to flip your direction of left and right each time. Okay, next 88, 89, 90, 91. Data sufficiency. Okay. So there are 6 members in a family. E is the mother of B. F is the daughter of C and D is the father of A. F is the daughter of C and D is the father of A. Okay. Now the question is, read both the statements and mark your answer. Okay. How is F related to E? We need to find this. Now the options, look at the options. Data and statement, 1 alone, 2 alone, both and none. Okay. So 1 alone is C is the wife of A. C has to be the wife of A. So we have D, A, C, F related, and B is the sister of A. So can we find the relationship between E and F? Yes, we can do that. So A is the husband, C is the wife, F is the daughter here, D is the father here, and B is the sister of A. So E is the mother, means E is. Now we need to find the relationship between F and E. Easily possible. E, son's daughter, so it's granddaughter. So 1 alone is sufficient to answer the question, but do we have an option of either or? Together are necessary, both statements were not sufficient, so then 1 alone is only the possible answer here. From 1 alone only we can get. If there was an either or, then you would have checked for both the options. Okay, 92, 93. What does the shaded portion depict? Banker, doctor, engineer, female. So these people are those engineers who are females. Female engineers who are neither bankers nor doctors. Option 1. Okay. 94, 95, 96. One is different. Okay. Let's try this. So JNR 10 plus 4, 2 plus 4, 16 plus 4. 8 plus 4, okay, 14, 18 plus 4, 6, 4, 10, 24 and 12, 15 plus 3. Option D is the right answer. 97. Total number of triangles in the given figure. Oh, this is going to be challenging. If you are still watching the video, I would like to try this one. This one is actually very interesting. See, now if we try to count the triangles, this setup right here, can you see this setup? This will give you 5 triangles. Okay, this will give you 5 triangles, and this line here, 1 and 2 and this is already accounted. No, this is also not accounted for. So this is 3 triangles. And this one here is 1 more. Do we have any other triangle? No. So 9 is the correct answer. Okay. Why did I count this as 5? So you can remember this result. Like I have taught, that if a square is divided by number of diagonals, so we just count the number of parts and multiply it by 2 to get the number of triangles. But if you remove this one part from the square, manually count it. So 1 large triangle, 2 large triangle, 1, 2, 3. So total 5 triangles will be there always. So the moment you see such a figure, immediately consider 5 triangles. So more than half your job is done already. Okay. 98. Select the number that is different. 729 is 9 cube, 12 cube. So 323 is not a cube, I think. So that is a correct answer. This is very easy, guys. Next. 16 cube, 12 cube, 9 cube. Next. 99 and 100. So that's about it. We end the reasoning section of logical reasoning of the RRB NTPC mock. If you observe, the initial few questions were very easy. We could rush through them. Finally, towards the end, 1 or 2 questions at max, not a lot. Now, what happened is, by the time you reach the end, if you spend a lot of time on that sitting arrangement question, you start losing out on your time and your energy and your morale also. So that is why these questions come up. So if you read the question itself, that okay, 4 are inwards, 4 are outwards, for that time, leave that question, proceed further. Mark it for review, proceed further. Make sure you complete everything till the end. Now, if you see you have a spare time of, let's say, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, you come back to that question and try to solve it. Okay, so this is a smart way of solving or approaching the mocks always. Remember, what you have to do is important, but what you don't have to do, what you have to leave in the question is equally very important. And now that you have stayed with me for such a long time, thank you so much for that. And if you have been here, so I definitely think you should get something in return. So for that something in return, I'll tell you right now that we are providing so this is the code gold is valid right now. Okay, it is giving a flat 35% off, and 2x validity on all our railway subscriptions. 35% off and 2x validity on all railway subscription. And you can also go for the Railway Super Elite, which will enable your complete preparation for RRB NTPC, ALP and all other railway examinations at one place. Less than a price of 2 combined courses. You can get access to almost all courses which are available, which are going to come up, which are currently running, all the mock tests, all the PDFs, everything at one place. So go ahead and check these batches out. For railways specifically also, if you need to know, I'll tell you that we are currently running the Score Booster course, which will start from 1st of May for the RRB ALP examination, RRB NTPC examination. So you can check those courses as well and utilize them for your full benefit. These are all the courses which are running right now. So completely just go ahead and check them out. They are actually a comprehensive preparation platform for everything. But one thing which is the most important here is we have also introduced this time the psychometric test inside the course itself. So there will be separate parallel sessions for psychometric tests, and that is going to be of humongous value for all of you, because that in itself creates a novelty factor in the examinations. And I have personally seen cases where a student has cleared CBT2 but with a very minute mark misses the psychometric test. And they need you to be strong at psychometric test, because they analyze what is your spatial arrangement, your visualization, how quick you are at direction reading, etc. Because that is a paramount requirement or the most important requirement for your NTPC and ALP jobs which they are looking for. Okay. So that's all for today from my side. I'll see you guys in the next session. This was the RRB NTPC mock. Thank you so much for joining live. Bye bye. Namaskar. Jai Hind.